Hi, everyone. Welcome back to pilot season, the finale. Okay, long awaited. We had to let the holidays and things get past, but now we're here for business. We're ready. Game 7. Importante. Okay. So before we get into this episode, let's do our little rundown of what pilot season is, shall we? It's an analysis series of the pilot episodes of sexful words. Words are hard. The older you get. I look at words all day. It gets harder. Anyway, it's an analysis series of the pilot episodes of successful Black TV shows. Pilot season is a time in which the networks greenlight the pilot episodes of new shows that are pitched to be made. And if they do well and they get that green light, they're renewed for a season. And sometimes they go on to become household names, just like this show. Okay. Well, at least that's what I'm going to put into the air. Anyway, here, all of us, we are going to only be doing shows that have been greenlit and that have legacies. So trust we coming with bangers. And for the season finale, I mean, I don't know what bigger banger there is for Zillennials than Insecure.
Period. Period.
Period.
Let's go.
This is the Issa Rae stand household.
It
okay?
is.
All right. So, ladies, before we get into it, are y'all ready? Let's recap. The score is 3-3. Okay, we can go back to the Warriors and whoever it was. I think it was the Cavs, or we can go back to the Cubs and the Indians, now no longer named the Indians. Whichever 3-1 lead you want to talk about, that's what Bobby pulled.
Yep.
That's what Bobby pulled. Okay.
Kind of iconic.
Danielle won the first 3. We thought, boom, 4th episode is going to be over. Bobby said, actually, you have more work to do. And here we are, 7 episodes in. Now into the new year. Okay.
Yes.
And to remind the audience at home, the winner of pilot season gets to choose what movie we watch as our season finale of the box office, which I feel that I may regret that making. I don't know what they're doing. I may regret that. We'll see. Okay. So yeah, if you have any suggestions for what you want to see next season, now there is no official date for next season, but when there is a next season, let us know what you want us to do, because this is one of my favorite things to do. I think they have a lot of fun with it, as you've seen in clips. And let's make some more clips, ladies. Are you ready?
Yes. Yeah. I had to mentally prepare for this.
Right.
My Zoom paused and I didn't hear what you just said.
It was just a lot of good stuff. You can rewatch it. This is just a lot of good stuff. Just know that this is the end of the end. Okay.
Oh, yes.
All right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes.
I would also like to note that I have what would Beyonce do? You can't really see it, but what would Beyonce do? And Beyonce's gonna help me today.
Wow.
I'm not gonna lie, that's a heavy hitter.
I'm not gonna lie. She's playing favorites with the judge, okay? Because the judge is indeed wearing her White Sox Beyonce Renaissance jersey today for this. I don't know if you can see. Oh, Beyonce.
Oh, damn, it's cute.
Yeah. So she may be playing favorites.
Shit, I should have put on my Renaissance shirt.
I don't know what to tell you. Beyonce's a really good way to win me over in anything. But I'm gonna stay fair.
Okay.
For the integrity of the show.
Yeah.
But I will think about that pencil. All right. So if we're ready to go, let's start, ladies. You got your notepads, got your pens. I see she has hers. She's ready. Audience at home, if you want to play along, all you need to do is have a notebook, a pen or pencil, and watch the pilot episode of the show that we are discussing. That's really it. Helps if you've seen more than that, but that's all. That's it. That's all. So to start off, we like to talk about our introductory things, right? What's an Insecure? Who did that? What is it about? Let's get into it. All right. So the show is Insecure. It was created by Issa Rae and Larry Wilmore. And it was based on trivia question. All right. Yeah, we're going straight into
Okay, let's fucking go.
I had to throw them off. Because they've been trying to get on my level of schemery, and I'm not gonna let it happen.
We did try.
We did.
They tried. Not only did they try, they did it when they thought I wasn't listening. Baby, everything's recorded.
What?
Wait. Hold on.
What did we do?
What?
don't remember this.
We can discuss this later off camera. Just
Okay.
know, when I tally the points, my audio is still on. Thank you. All right. So, trivia question. What is the name of the series that Insecure is based on, and what platform did it air on? The ladies have 30 seconds. This is you tell me the answer. No fill in the blank. No multiple choice. I'm going to read it one more time for the people at home and in the back, and then we're going to start tallying some points. What is the name of the series that Insecure is based on? And what platform did it air on? In 5,
Wait.
4,
Mm,
3,
mm.
2, 1. And yes, it must be correct. Show me. Let me see.
No, I got it wrong.
Let me see.
Oh, that's right. Wait.
Whoa. Can I, first of all, can't read.
I'm so sorry. My
bring it closer to the
handwriting.
camera. It
Yeah.
is not.
My
I don't want to
handwriting's a
bring
little-
mine closer.
Okay. What does yours say? What does it say?
It says for the
say?
listeners, the
Uh-huh.
misadventures of an awkward Black girl. YouTube.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And Danielle, I need you to run that back again because you definitely got that up out the camera before I could read it. So let's bring that back.
It says girlfriends in a made up network.
Danielle.
Stop. I knew it, but I felt the pressure. Don't do that. Don't do that.
All right. So that is 1 point for Bobby.
Whatever.
I don't really know what can be said about that answer.
I'm gonna stay silent.
Bobby actually got the show's government name, which is the Misadventures of Awkward Black Girl, but I would have taken just Awkward Black Girl. And she also got the network. That's going to be a point on the board for Bobby. Yeah. I'm not really sure what was going on there with you,
Not gonna talk about it.
but
Oh.
that was quite a performance. Beyonce would not be proud.
Wow. Damn.
That's
a low blow.
Step your kitty up.
I did it.
Step it up. Anyway, to continue.
Oh, geez.
There are multiple executive producers for this show. It's Issa Rae, Princess Penny, which I believe she does her little talk show with after each show. It's like a wine talk show in a beautiful view of Los Angeles or Malibu, wherever it is. I don't know, but it's beautiful. Michael Rosenberg, Melina Matsoukas. That's what I'm going to say. I think that's correct. Dave, Becky, and Jonathan Berry. And the show aired on October 9th, 2016. So in 2 years, 3 years, 2 years, if you can do the math, it'll be a 10-year anniversary. So hopefully HBO's are really happy with the 10-year anniversary. Don't say that. Let's advocate for something. I just want like a little, even if it's like how Harry Potter did it. They just sat down and talked. We don't need a whole episode. That's what Friends did. They just sat down and talked. That's all we did. We don't need nothing else. Okay? All right. So now the analysis of the show. The show follows the awkward experiences and racy tribulations of a modern-day African-American woman. It's a single camera show. It is a comedy drama or comedic drama. It runs from 27 to 41 minutes. Now, I do want to specify, I want to say around season 3 or 2, they started to get longer episodes. So the pilot episode is like 28, 29 minutes. The whole season is that short. And then as they kept getting picked up, it became hour-long episodes. They had a lot of production companies, 2 being Issa Rae's herself. It's Issa Rae Production Company, Hooray Media, Penny for Your Thoughts, which is Princess Penny's, 3 Arts Entertainment, and HBO Entertainment, which we know is the network that it came out on. They also shot in some iconic places in Los Angeles, the county, I'm assuming, because Los Angeles is a city. And there's things outside of Los Angeles. There's a lot going on. But Leimert Park and Windsor Hills, Inglewood, Malibu, and Santa Monica. And a lot of the places that they would film at to eat are real places in the area. So go check them out if you want some tacos and some good authentic food. All right. Next trivia question. Get them papers out.
Okay.
Get them out. Okay. Get them out. Are we ready?
Yeah.
In the show, what special day does the series start and end on? People in the back. In the show, what special day does the series start and end on? Referring to the pilot episode and the series finale episode. All right, their pens and pencils are down. What's the answers, ladies? Yes. For a bonus point, well, they both got the point. It's Issa's birthday for those who are reading. For those who are listening. But for a bonus point, how old did Issa turn?
For which one? The pilot
The
or
first. The first. Because we're talking about the pilot.
Okay.
That's really like a 5-second write down. You really could have just said that out loud. But let me see. Well, how much is it? Mm-hmm. Beautiful. Bonus points to the both of you. It was 29. Issa turns 29. I have no idea how she turns in the last season. Didn't look that far because that wasn't a question on here. But it's beautiful writing.
We love a bookend.
We love a bookend. Okay. All right. The pilot name was called Insecure as Fuck. Duly titled. And the synopsis is, in the wake of the 29th birthday of Issa D. Is that correct? Yeah, Issa D. It's really, when people use their same names in shows, like Drake and Josh, I'd be like, what's going on?
I'd be confused.
Yeah.
It'd be confusing. But Issa D, not Issa Rae, reflects on her life and relationship choices. And you get to meet her boyfriend, kinda. You get to meet Daniel, and we get to meet Molly. Very important people in the show. Trivia question.
Oh,
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah,
that came out of nowhere.
They thought they knew my program, but they don't know my program.
I'm saying I'm chilling.
Right.
No, I'm not.
This is when the questions gonna get a little bit harder.
Okay.
Okay.
Multiple choice. How many seasons of Insecure had 8 episodes?
Ooh.
A.
Okay.
3. B. 2. C. 1. D. 0. I'm gonna read it one more time for the people in the back and the players at home. How many seasons of Insecure had 8 episodes? A. 3. B. 2. C. 1. D. 0. Y'all had enough time. Let me look at them papers. Mm-hmm.
Okay, wait. I put episodes, but I meant seasons. 3.
Oh, okay. You're
Yeah,
right.
I accidentally.
You're right. Okay. Mm-hmm. So Danielle had 2, which was B, and Bobby had A, which is 3. Somebody does get a point, and it's gonna be Bobby. Okay, yes. Seasons 1 through 3 were 8 episode seasons. Seasons 4 through 5 were 10 episode seasons.
Wow.
Which should let you know, this is the last question is not gonna have anything to do with the season. So if you looked it up, like I heard y'all talking about, it has nothing to do with the episode numbers and season numbers. So
I didn't look it up. I didn't look anything up.
No, you talked about it though. Y'all conspired while I was trying to do math. We gonna find.
I think in the last episode or 2 episodes ago,
it was the second to last. It was whatever that one was. Yeah,
we talked about it. We did.
Always
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, so you can just get that configuration of math out of your head because that's not what the question is.
I definitely was over here trying to.
Yeah.
There's 5 seasons.
Yeah.
She's cheating.
She can't cheat because it ain't a question. Honestly, it's not a question. She played herself, is what you did. All right, so let's get on to the characters of Insecure. All right, so we have like 5 main principal characters, not all that you meet in season 1, episode 1. And then they kind of switch out throughout the season. So we're going to give a special shout out to like our past and present main characters and recurring characters after we talk about the main ones. So the main ones, Issa D. Based off of her memoir and her show, Awkward Black Girl on YouTube, she's just here for the kids. She's here for the children, trying to help the children, trying to help the community. Issa said that real Issa said that she wants this to be a love letter to Los Angeles. And I think you really see that throughout the entire show. That's always what she's trying to do. You never see her get like a random job. She's all about the kids, okay? She's played by Issa Rae, who we know and love in this household. Then you have Molly Carter, Okay, Molly's very special to my heart because Molly is my car's name, and that's my child,
Right.
right? Now take what you will about why I named her after her, but different segment. Okay. So Molly, she's a businesswoman. She's a little bit of judgmental and a whole lot of messy, especially in the first few seasons. And she's navigating her love life and friendships a little bit more publicly than Issa does. She a little bit more out there, and that judgmentalness really causes a head in the relationship down the seasons. And, honestly, most developed character. One of the most developed characters I've seen in TV. She went from like questionable to having like the cutest ending. So, I mean, shout out to the writers. Molly is great. Now we're on to Lawrence. Not so great. Many people feel different ways about Lawrence. He's played by Molly's played by Yvonne Orji as well. Love her as well. But Lawrence is played by Jay Ellis, and we don't have hate for Jay Ellis, but we might have hate for Lawrence. He's kind of like a deadbeat without the kid for the first couple of seasons.
Right.
And he just he's not a fuck boy, but like he's a fuck boy. He's like the fuck boys that don't know they fuck boys, like the worst kind. Yeah. Yeah. He's always got himself a little business plan that he wants to do. He always has dreams and ambitions. He's the guy that wants you to stay with him until he can make his dream come true when he's 57 years old. So, it's kind of like Issa in the season in the pilot, as you can see, she's tiptoeing on very thin ice. Might have even cracked it a couple of places, okay? Lawrence definitely has character development, and I mean, I guess I'm not gonna say it for those who may want to watch Insecure, but he grows up. I'm not gonna spoil the ending, but like he's a better character than he was when he started. I think that probably a lot of the female fan base doesn't like Lawrence very much, but it's a show. It's controversial, all right? Now we have Kelly Prenny, one of my favorite characters in the show. Hilarious. Okay, she's even I think like by the end of the season, she became like a consulting producer for comedy. Love it. She wrote some of the jokes. Love it. She did all type of improvs. Like she's the funny friend, but like in the best way. Like they didn't dumb her down. They didn't play her down, try to make her look ugly, try to make no, like she is that girl. And honestly, Natasha Rothwell, who plays her, is that girl in everything she's in. So if you're looking for a funny character, it's Kelly. And now we have Tiffany Dubois. Okay, so Tiffany Dubois is played by Amanda Seales. And she's a little, as we like to say, uppity. She's a little high class in the voice, if you will. But she also has a lot of character development, her and her husband. And they are just everyone's favorite little light-skinned couple. And I think that was probably one of the I personally think that's not by
That's
accident.
funny.
I think that's a very intentionally written thing. And I think it's a very true experience that people have, and they deserve to be shown on TV as well. And she's not the main character. I think this show does a lot with their characters and who they choose for what parts, and I really appreciate it. I really do. And I really like Tiffany. She's really funny. She did have her whole little mental breakdown, but that's okay because we all have mental breakdown.
Right.
Yeah.
All right, so special shout out to the following characters and people. So Frida was a main character for a long time, first 3 seasons, played by Lisa Joyce. Frida is the like partner to Issa in the We Got Y'all place that she works. We see her in the first episode being problematic as they be. Next we have Daniel King, played by I want to please Yolande Noel. I think that's how you say his name. Please please. You're a fine black man. I don't want to butcher. I don't want to butcher.
Beautiful.
Just know that you are you're not a good person in the show, but you are a very nice looking man. Okay. And we appreciate your sacrifices. Now we have Andrew Tan, not an African American man, equally as fine. He is Molly's boyfriend throughout a couple of the seasons. And it was interesting seeing their dynamic because that was the first time Molly was in an interracial relationship. I believe he's an Asian Australian, and I feel like you get to see like the inner workings of Black women. When we want to date inside our race. We want to say, we want to be there. We want to be their number ones, and she kind of was just going through it, and we got to see her work out being in an interracial relationship live, like in her life. So it was really interesting. He checked her. He kept her in her place. And that's what she needed. That's what she needed. Um Now we're gonna go on to, I believe his name was Teron Jackson in the show. I really don't remember them ever saying his first name. But anyway, he plays Molly's husband in the end. He is the one who basically teaches her how to be um a good person. He's a good man to her. He's played by Leonard Robinson, and Andrew Tan is played by Alexander Hodge. So she kind of got a little bit of both from each side. They both gave her the reality check she needed, but honestly, they ended up being a really cute couple. Her and Mr. Jackson, because I don't want to say his first name again. Now we come to everyone's favorite problematic boo, Nathan Campbell. Okay, played by Kendrick Sampson.
I was waiting for this one. I'm like, you said everybody but Nathan.
What? Look, we're gonna keep it on track today. This is not the box office.
Okay.
So we are going to stay professional. But I do think Kendrick know how fine he is, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. Okay. And he here for the Black women. Okay. And anybody who's here for Black women, I'm here for. So, keep doing what you're doing. I said professional. If I can't say it, y'all can't say it.
Okay, I'm done. I'm done.
We're done. We didn't say, I didn't say it.
Look, Kendrick, you want to hire me to write with you? I will stay professional. I'm gonna leave it at that. Since they're gonna do their little shout outs, I'm trying to get work.
I don't need to. Listen, I don't need to work with you. Okay.
But we can start off that way.
Yo.
And that's the tea. Anyway.
That's funny.
Anyway, then we have Sequoia, aka Koya. She comes in the last couple of seasons. She's played by Courtney Taylor, which honestly has become one of my favorite people to be following on social media. She's so funny. She's been in Insecure. I think not Insecure. She's in Abbott Elementary. I think she's like Janine's like best friend, I believe. And then in Insecure, she plays her coordinator. She plays like the younger coordinator that Issa has when she starts doing all those modeling shows and stuff with what's the man's name? Kofi. Like it's around those seasons. But she's full-time. She's full-time at that point. So she's the main character by the end. Which we love for her, because honestly, I live for her. I love watching her. All right, so we've gone through the show, we've gone through the characters and how they're in the show. So you guys, why do you feel like Insecure is uniquely Black? I'll go first then, right? Give y'all time to think, because I do have things written down. I have a couple of things. The awkward Black girl experience. Safe to say, we don't see a lot of that. We don't see a lot of Black girls being able to be regular people. And I appreciated that. I appreciate that she took it from the show. And Issa, I think, bloomed into a beautiful flower by the end of the show. The episode titles, okay, you go through hella, as fuck, okay, low key, and like. It's giving, I don't know what's Blacker than that. I say a lot of those things. And I mean, I don't know, what doesn't need to be understood doesn't need, like, we get it. If you don't get it, I'm so sorry. Black female, I don't know how else to say it. Like, it's a vibe.
The girls that get it.
Girls who get it. Female friendships and how we speak to each other and love on each other and argue. You got to see a lot of different sides of female friendships in the show with all the characters mixed in together, especially obviously with Issa and Molly. But I don't know, it definitely put it in a real millennial way, which I love. It was very, even in the first episode, they're arguing episode cuts, she said, "Oh, it's your chips under that big ass bonnet." That's Black people. I don't know, like that's good writing, and it felt like a love letter to not only like LA, but like Black women and Black women that don't necessarily fit or thrive to fit into the stereotypes of what a woman should be or look like. You know, like women just living their life, not with a purpose, not with a I'm going to save everybody. No, they just regular women, regular Black women. And I love that. I just, I don't know. I relate to that because I feel like Black women are always, they always have a very specific purpose of like sadness or savior and everything, whereas they just get to be human and insecure. And then my last one is the Black hair and the Black brands. Okay, we love a Telfie. The amount of things Issa D did with her hair, immaculate. The hair color, immaculate. I was like, this is amazing. I've seen Telfies, I've seen Brandon Blackwood, I've seen all these different things. I'm like, wow, y'all see us and we see you. Yeah. And what a better platform to do it than an HBO show.
Okay.
Like, for real.
Yeah, that's what I have.
Issa Rae is for the girls. She's for the girls.
Rooting for everyone Black.
Yes. Rooting
exactly
for everybody Black.
Exactly.
Listen, okay, I'm sorry. When Issa comes up, like I get personal, like she's here in my heart, in my soul, because she's here for the girls. She's here for the Blacks, okay? And the way, you know what, Danielle, we were kind of joking with you a little bit about your girlfriend's answer, but truthfully, Girlfriends, the show, we did an episode about it, and like we all know how we feel. And for the listeners, just listen to the episode. So get caught up. To me, Insecure is like a contemporary version of Girlfriends as far as the friendships, their own personal relationships, interpersonal relationships, the relationship with themselves, like how they handle conflict, how they handle the world around them. Like it's all very intentional. And the way that Issa Rae does it, she just understands. She gets it, like the Black-owned brands. And the fact, and Brie, you're so right. Talking about how Issa incorporates these little specks of Blackness throughout the whole show. She said, okay, the production design is going to be Black. You know, the costume design is also going to be Black. Okay, sound design, make it Black. Everything.
Every time.
It's so intentional, and because of that, we love it. And like, not only Black people love this show, like everybody loves it because it's also written well, but Black people love it more.
And they sang Girlfriends in the pilot. They did a little yes. Rocky Rock, a little girl. Yep.
Exactly. I was like, that's probably what my mind was thinking.
Plays homage. I'm pretty sure her, Tracee Ellis Ross and somebody else from like 3 different Black women shows just met up and did an interview about how each other affected and like influenced each other. I can't remember what it is, but you know, Black women, we always getting together for something. And it's great. She's also our Barbie president. So you can't say thank you for your service. Okay. Like I don't know what you want from me.
Man.
Okay, she got married in a whole nother country.
Girl,
okay, and posted it.
I thought it was a joke.
I found these random pictures. Oh, I found this random man. I bet you did. Where you find him? Because I need one.
For real. I deadass thought that was like a campaign for like Vera Wang or something. Like I literally thought that she was joking. I had no idea.
I was looking for a while. I was like, because I knew she was getting married. And I knew it was out the country. But I was like, are these the pictures? I was like, this seems too cute. This don't seem like a stunt. But Vera do her thing every time. So you just never know.
Like, no idea. Also, lastly, the awkward Black girls. That's us. Okay. In this circle. I love the representation. You know, we had Issa. Now we have Io, you know, and I just...
Who just won?
And then did you see their little hug on stage? And they did together.
Look, award season this year been doing it for the Black women. Okay, Angela Bassett got her award. Regina King got her award.
Yes, Storm Reid.
What is going on? Are y'all trying to right your wrong? Because it's too late.
It's too late.
Too late.
But I'm happy for them, but way too late.
Way too late. I'll believe something's going on when Beyonce finally get album of the year.
Because these,
I'm not.
these,
I'm not gonna start. I'm gonna let you go there. I'm
yeah,
just
see,
saying, like,
you see, we got riled up.
I'm just saying, once we start seeing real things happen, I'll believe it's not for show.
Mhm. Yeah.
Mhm.
Go
But
ahead, Danielle.
congratulations to them, because yes, I love Io. She's so adorable, so adorable.
Yeah, I guess I just gonna have to piggyback off what y'all said, because especially when you said sound design, Bobby, the first episode starts with Kendrick Lamar. And it's just like,
Yama.
what's blacker than all right? Like what like I don't know. She, like, everything was just so, like, single, like, hand-picked, crafted. Like, it was just everything, every detail was put in the right place. The fact that, like you were saying, Bree, she wanted to, pay homage to Los Angeles. This was a love letter to Los Angeles. You could feel that. Like, it was very much like you felt like you were given a tour by a local of LA. Like, that's how I felt watching that show. And it also, to me, it doesn't feel like a reality show, obviously, but it felt so real life that it's like, it's different to Girlfriends for me, because it felt like an everyday type of situation. Um,
I agree. I
I
think
don't
what
know.
helps that a little bit is it being single camera and not sitcom.
Yeah, yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I agree. Um, yeah, I don't even have the. It's just a black show. Like, if you have not seen Insecure, I was late to the Insecure train. I will say,
Same.
I didn't start it right away. I started it when it was like season 3, I want to say.
Mm.
Everybody was in it. I was just getting started. So I think that it's such like a important show, and it's like, especially for us as millennials, like, when Girlfriends came out, we were young. Like, we didn't have that type of show at the time, and so what Issa made, like you said, was really just like a similar to a Girlfriends, but for our generation, which I think is very important. I think it's going to inspire a lot of future, TV producers and directors, and, to do something like that, where they can have something where people are still excited about it and still, talking about it for years to come. Like, Insecure is that show. Even though it came out, 2016, it's a show that's gonna be on, like, it's gonna be lasting. Their legacy is sealed. So that, to me, if you can seal a legacy in that quick a time, like, that's uniquely black. That is everything.
Kinda iconic if you ask me.
Yes. Also, I have another thing to add.
Yes.
LA, the black experience in LA, you know what? I was also late to Insecure. I started Insecure after season 4. So, like, I barely got in there. Okay. And I didn't start watching until after I moved to LA. And for context, for the listeners, I didn't grow up in LA really. Like, I grew up in North Hollywood. There's a lot of contention about that, but I now claim the DMV. Okay, whatever. We know Black people go hard for whatever city they're in. Bree, prime example. Okay, like,
Chicago is a
seriously.
state. Yes, you're right. Mhm.
Absolutely. I mean, obviously. And people in LA are the exact same way, no different. And so, having interactions with people now that are from Inglewood, they're from Windsor Hills, they're from these places, and I see how hard they go. It like warms my heart whenever I hear somebody mention, like, oh yeah, that place, you watch Insecure, right? Yeah, the taco spot over there. Yeah, let's go. And it's just like, damn, like, Issa really gave back to the community. It was putting these places on the map. Like, that Ethiopian restaurant is popping. Like, it was already popping, but, like, it's popping, like, for real now. And that just really just goes to show, like, she's the people's princess. Well, and Io, but, like, they're both the people's princess. Okay. And I love to see it. Maybe Issa's like LA's princess.
I think she has the key to the city, right?
You
She's the mayor.
Because she had it, she got the key to it in the show, but then, like, after the show aired, she got the real key.
Wow.
And so I remember that being like, speaking into existence, like, on Twitter. Yeah, I love it. There's nothing I love more than Black people going hard from where they're from, especially when it's densely Black populated areas. And I can 100% agree with what you're saying. Like, the culture in LA is a culture in LA. The culture in Chicago is the culture in Chicago. The culture in New York is the culture in New York. Like, it's not to be competed with. They're just individuals, and that's how they act. and you know, it's what makes Black culture. You know, like we're from all these different states. We're filming in all these 3 different states. But you know, if I say Kobe, you know what I'm talking about. You know, like it's just there's just certain Black isms that make it through all of our communities, and I love that. It was like it's giving Black Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
All right, trivia question. Are you
Oh,
ready?
Yeah.
we over here just chopping it up. I forgot.
Oh
Wait.
yeah.
We're here to work.
Remember, I said these are gonna get harder, so I don't want to see your faces. Anyway, yeah. Which 2 cast members directed an episode of the show? It is multiple choice. It's
Oh,
multiple choice.
Okay, because
It's
I was
multiple
ready.
choice. It's multiple choice.
okay.
I thought it was a bit unfair to just tell you because there's a bunch of characters.
Right. So
Yeah.
A, listen to these. They're going to be in pairs, so listen to it very closely. I'm going to reread the question and I'm going to read the options.
Okay.
Which 2 cast members directed an episode of the show? A, Jay Ellis and Natasha Rothwell. B, Natasha Rothwell and Yvonne Orji. C, Yvonne Orji and Issa Rae, or D, Issa Rae and Jay Ellis. I'm going to read those options again. Which are the 2 cast members that directed an episode of the show? A, Jay Ellis and Natasha Rothwell. B, Natasha Rothwell and Yvonne Orji. C, Yvonne Orji and Issa Rae, or D, Issa Rae and Jay Ellis. I'm gonna give you like 5 seconds because it's multiple choice. And you don't have to write out the names. You just have to write a letter.
Oh, yeah.
I wrote the name. Sorry.
I
All right. I figured. All right, guys. Let me see what's going on these papers.
I think I spelled her name wrong. I'm sorry, Vaughn.
Jay Ellis and Issa
Okay.
Rae.
So Bobby wrote, what's that? D, Issa Rae and Jay Ellis, and then Danielle wrote C, which is Issa Rae and Yvonne Orji. All right, no one gets a point.
Wait, is it Natasha?
Issa Rae has never directed an episode of Insecure.
See
From what
that?
I can see,
That's
she's
where you tripped
written,
me up.
but she's never directed.
Yeah.
It's actually Jay Ellis and Natasha Rothwell.
That was my
Hey.
second.
Yeah, that was my
Yes.
second guess.
Yes, so Jay Ellis directed episode 7 of season 4, and Natasha Rothwell directed episode 6 of season 5.
Okay, Natasha. Did not know that, girl. I'm sorry.
That's okay. This is a learning show. We're learning. All right. So we talked about the show, we talked about the characters, talked about the pilot. We talked about how Black it is. Now let's talk about the show's performance. So it had 5 seasons, which you know was discussed. A lot of people want to know if there's going to be a 6th season, but Issa Rae and HBO decided that they should end it in 5. You know, which I think so many shows don't do enough of. Stop ending it after you destroyed the show. End it on a good note and give us something give us something to be happy and reminisce about. You know, Loki did that perfectly. Give us a 2-3 seasons. That's all we need. You don't have to ruin it. Stop it. And I think they did that perfectly. Thank you, Issa, because we need more of that. The show had 142 nominations and won 44 awards. The show has never been rated low on Rotten Tomato. I think it's been rated each season at least over 7.6, which is pretty high for consistency. I know the last season was up there in the 9s. So yeah, it does great. All the people love it. Here's a little bonus question. Bonus questions, again, for those who don't know, are questions that you don't have to answer. If you get it right, you get 2 points. If you get it wrong, you get -2 points. So
Oh shit.
let's not make risky decisions now. Okay.
Sorry, I'm gonna take a
Before I read the question, who wants to participate in it?
Wait, I have
Before
a
I read the
question.
question.
Is this multiple choice?
Before I read the question.
Girl, just do it.
Before I read the question.
We're risk takers.
Risk
Adrenaline
takers.
junkies. Big risk, big reward, okay? Hand up.
All right. They both have decided, for those who are listening, to do the bonus question. The bonus question is, Who was Insecure's music consultant?
Maybe I should have said no.
All I will say is no, write it down because I don't want you to hear each other's stuff. But all I will say is it is a Black person.
Okay, question. Is there, when you say music consultant, are they like listed in the credits or is this like a hearsay thing?
It's not hearsay.
Okay, shit. Okay.
I'm gonna give you guys about 10 seconds. They both decided to do it. They didn't have to. Bobby bullied her into it.
Sorry, Danielle.
And all right. So let's see those answers in 3, 2, 1.
Ooh.
These are good answers.
Wait,
So
Danielle.
Bobby wrote Quincy Jones and Danielle wrote Tiana Taylor, which honestly, I would love that for Tiana Taylor if she was the person, but she's not.
That's a good answer.
And honestly, Quincy Jones isn't either. So that's a -2 for the both of you.
Damn.
I'm so sorry. Honestly, yes, this person's name is in the credits. You can go back and look. And it's the one and only, the sister to Beyonce, Solange. Miss Crane in the sky herself.
You
Bitch,
know,
don't touch my hair.
I feel like I've probably heard that at some point in my life and quickly forgot.
Yes.
Yeah.
We love Solo over here.
Wow, Solange. Her impact?
That girl.
So real.
I love Black women twerking to very classical music, very soft music. And I think we should do it more.
Yeah.
We should do it more. We love you, Solange.
Yes.
I just say sister to Beyonce, but that's just because I wanted them to have a little bit of a heart attack knowing that it was Solange. But Solange is her own individual, and stop comparing her to Beyonce.
Period.
Seriously.
Okay, because honestly, Solange fight, and y'all don't want that beef. You've seen.
You best not fuck with my sis.
I love that for her.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so they had a Black music consultant who was Solange, and they had a Black musical composer who was Raphael Sadiq, who is very popular in the industry. He has a lot of good things he's been doing.
Oh.
The show's legacy, it changed the way the world viewed Black stories, and that was per the Hollywood Reporter. And I was like, honestly, you're right. You're absolutely right. It humanized them. I think that's the biggest thing the show did. Humanize Black stories. It took it out of a desperate, broke, lonely, sad way, and it really, hopefully, people came away thinking, oh, we can write Black characters as individuals, not as sidekicks, not as, the funny person, not like, you can actually like write shows with Black people and it'll be fine. People will watch. The memes. Okay, speaking of Kobe, first of all, she threw the baby season 5, hilarious, and then they made a Lego version of it, even funnier.
What?
Like the meme, the thing. I mean, I don't know how many things that Kelly has said that has been memed, but I know it's a lot of them. I know my favorite one is when she's outside. I don't really remember what it says, but she's just like growth. That's my favorite.
That's the one. That is the Kelly gift.
That. Look at that growth. Like it's iconic. It is an iconic show with memes to match. It created chatter, and I wrote that like that, but I wanted to explain more. It gave us the same hype as Scandal. Everybody was on Twitter harassing Issa Rae. What are you doing? We want another season. You throwing babies now? Like, people were adding that woman individually. We don't really see that a lot outside of daytime television. Let's remember, Insecure was on during Game of Thrones and came out on Sundays, I think before Game of Thrones. Like, it had some tough competition in terms of viewership. And the Blacks, we were seated every time. We were seated. We made fun. Okay, so sorry. I actually don't know her real name because I forgot, but I do call her Condolences. A lot of people call her Condoleezza. And I don't know how the actress feels about the Black community butchering her name like this.
Canola oil is my favorite.
Canola oil, that's a good one. That's a good one.
That's
Yeah.
good.
I don't
That's
know how. I'll look. She did what she was supposed to do. She came in, she played the part. And honestly, I think she started a really, really good conversation. I know with me in my personal life, but with other people on social media about this idea of being a parent yourself. You know,
Mhm.
please watch season 5. You'll see what we're talking about when we say Lawrence is kind of not a deadbeat yet without a child. And, he finally does get a child, but like, how much did you really want to be a father?
Right.
Like it just kind of showed that Black women, we need help. We can't do everything on our own, even if we say it. And honestly, we got Kiki Palmer, which was the funniest thing out of all of it because she dragged Condoleezza Rice.
Yeah.
She dragged that woman. She dragged that character. It ended up being her sister. I mean,
Condoleezza Rice.
Wait, what'd you say? It's her sister? Wait, go back. Sorry. Wait, what'd you say?
yes, in the show, she's Condoleezza Rice's sister.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
I think her
forgot.
name was Condola. That feels right.
It was
Okay.
Condola.
Okay.
Condola?
I should stop saying Condoleezza Rice. Condola. Or condolences. I like condolences.
Condolences is a
Um,
banger.
That's a top tier name.
That's a good one.
Yeah, Kiki Palmer was her sister in the show. Like
Wow.
Kiki Palmer talked about it on Instagram, I think, and then they or Twitter, and then they hired her as the sister. Top tier writing.
Wow.
Yeah.
I know.
We love Kiki.
Shout out to Kiki. She doing the thing.
Mhm.
Hooray Productions has taken off, has given us one of the best shows to ever exist in sketch comedy, a Black lady sketch show. Top tier, funniest show. I mean, we have not had a show like that since like Living in Color, all of the SNL, like, we don't really get shows like that. So the fact it was Black women, Robin Thede is one of the funniest people. Like, she's so funny. I even saw her in the newest Christmas movie on Amazon, and she plays like an inanimate object. Still hilarious. Like, and Issa is on the show sometimes, which we also love. They put all the Black women united. Okay, all the Blacks have
Yeah.
united into a Black lady sketch show. And one of my most favorite people ended up on the show, Angel, Lakita Moore Tanksley, as she calls herself. Okay, the Margarita herself.
Yeah.
Issa, you doing something with Hooray. I have not seen Rap Shit. I heard it's great. Okay, and honestly, I kind of want to watch it because Blue is in it, and I know Blue from Bad Girls Club, and I know she's not in Bad Girls Club like as the show, but like when you grow up seeing people make such a 360, 180 type situation, yes, she was in Chicago specifically. She was in the Chicago season specifically with Red and all of them.
Ma'am.
Yeah, wait.
Yes, she was.
Wait, hold on.
Yes, she was.
My thumbs are going
watched
so
Bad
fast.
Girls Club. I
Jonica
wanted to
Booth.
be on Bad Girls Club.
Wait.
Yes, Danielle.
You said Blue, and I was like, Ivy, why is she on this show?
That's what
And I was like,
Because I'm a real one. Because that's Blue. Because her hair was blue on the show. And
That
she
makes
was
sense.
about that life. Okay.
Wait.
Yes.
No, this is crazy because I
Yes.
watched all of Rap Shit. I have seen the show. I met Jonica Booth in person and didn't even.
You wasted such good time. You wasted such a moment to say, I love how much you've grown. She went from Bad Girls Club to Rap Shit. Main character.
Yeah,
Season 1.
and she's good on that show too. She's
good.
She
And I know
acts
she
her
got the
ass off.
rhythms. She got the rhythm. She got the raps because she was doing that before she got on the show. So yes.
Wow.
That's, what is it? Growth.
Yes.
Yep, that is growth. We do love Bad Girls Club, and we love anyone who comes off that show and is able to make it. Because honestly, I understand why a lot of people didn't.
Yeah.
All right. Oh yeah. Another part of the legacy that I thought was really cute is the show had a standalone real life podcast based off the show within the show. Trivia question. What is the name of the show within Insecure's show? We have multiple choice, Bobby.
I'm
I was waiting. I was like, hello.
We have multiple choice.
sorry. I'ma just
Give me a
scratch it.
second.
I'ma wait. I'm sorry.
You don't even know what the multiple choice is.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That's hard work, okay? I am my
No,
own chat
pretty much
GPT. Thank you.
Period. I know that's
The
right.
trivia question is, for those who didn't catch on, what is the show name within Insecure? So there's a show within the show, and that show has a real life podcast based off of the show within the show. What is that show's name? We have A, Looking for Latasha. We have B, Looking for Latoya. We have C, Looking for LaPortia. And we have D, Looking for Latavia. Write your letters for the people in the back. What is the show name within the show of Insecure? What is the show? Okay. Looking for Latasha is A. Looking for Latoya is B. Looking for LaPortia is C. And Looking for Latavia is D. And honestly, if you can tell me what the show is about, you can get a bonus point.
Ooh.
But if you write that down, it counts. Okay, no, it don't. I'm just fucking with you. Anyway.
I'm
Anyway,
screaming.
let me see those answers. Or are you done? Did you write what you think the show is about underneath your answer, Danielle?
No, I'm not doing that.
Me either.
You're not gonna get a point taken off.
Well, I don't. Okay. Hold on.
Okay. Well, since you don't
Well,
know what
shit.
it
If we're not getting,
I mean, hey, 2024, anything's happening now. People jumping judges.
wait. I just now.
No, it just like
He went.
yeah.
You.
My comedy does that sometimes. I too want to know where the trampoline was. I've
Like,
never seen a nigga jump that high.
like, went up and over.
And what's funnier is that I saw the clip before he jumped her, and I was like, you had no chance. Like, he was like, I am a changed person. I just don't think I need to go to jail because it would help me. You know, sometimes we have bad days. And, you know, I was just having a bad day, but I'm working through it. I'm a work in process. She said, I love that for you. But I think we need a different result. You're going to jail. He said, super. I said, that man catch every charge. I didn't even know that there was a charge you can get for attempted murder on an elderly person. An elderly person that's a protected person. They were throwing charges at him. Anyway, it's 2024. Anything can happen. Let me see these answers.
I don't think I got this right.
Please. All right. So we have Bobby, B, Latoya, a girl named Latoya
Lives her life.
Lives her life. And then you said D, Latavia, Kelly's Crime Podcast. Okay.
Like,
so Bobby had the actual answer right. It's Latoya.
woo woo. I will say,
Now, go ahead.
I did jump the gun, and I thought you were going to ask a different question, and I started writing my answer, and I'm really happy that I decided to listen because it would have been wrong.
And
So.
what did you think?
I thought
What
you
did
were.
think?
I thought you were asking about the real life podcast.
No, I wasn't. It's the same name, but
the insecure, like insecurity.
Oh no, I had already
yeah.
mentioned that earlier. Why would I?
I don't know. I simply do not know.
I don't know. I can't.
Why? No.
Yeah. So.
No. Okay, I just want to make sure I have this correct. So Danielle, I'm gonna give you the bonus point.
Oh my god! Oh my!
Because I didn't specify what show I was talking about, but sure, it is a crime podcast hosted by Kelly. I actually meant the show within the show, not the podcast.
Oh.
But you know, I didn't specify that, so I can't fault you for that. I don't think the show is about Latoya living her best life.
I could not remember at all. I just knew it was something.
I'm pretty sure it's about what the title is, which is that it's about a missing Black girl.
No, not her best life. Lives her life.
But
Okay,
So what's the difference?
she just lives her like, like it doesn't have to be good. I'm sorry,
No,
Latoya.
you're not getting a point for that. Absolutely not.
Yeah,
You don't even know what you're
that's
saying right now.
it's
You don't even know
okay.
what you're saying right
Fine.
You don't even know what you're saying right now. Absolutely not. You're just talking. You are just talking. Telling me that a kidnapped person is just living their life, crazy.
I choked.
Ludicrous. That's ludicrous. Okay.
Yeah.
Ludicrous. Okay. Anyway, another trivia question.
Oh,
Get those things ready. Listen to this very closely. Do not write anything down, Bobby.
Okay.
Because if you want to listen to these answers, it's
Okay.
multiple choice. And there is a right answer. What policy did Issa Rae institute during the creation and filming of the show?
Okay.
A. She mainly wanted the show to only seek directors of color to maintain the cultural voice of the show. B. Issa D's character was to only date African American men on camera. C. The show needed to be shot via single camera. D. Male actors must show more skin in sex scenes versus their female partners.
Oh, this is
Hmm.
tough.
I'm gonna read this
Good
again.
question. Go ahead.
Thank you.
Yeah, this is a very good question.
Hire me.
Yeah, it's tough.
What policy did Issa Rae institute during the creation and filming of the show? A. She mainly wanted the show to only seek directors of color to maintain the cultural voice of the show throughout the seasons. B. Issa D's character was to only date African American men on camera. C. The show needed to be shot via single camera. D. Male characters must show more skin in their sex scenes than their female partners. Let me give you guys about 5 more seconds on that because you just got to write a letter. All right, ladies, let me see what we have. All right, so we have Bobby. She said C, it had to be a single camera show. And B, Issa was to only date a black man on camera, is what Danielle said. Hollywood, you should really hire me because they got neither of these correct. Okay.
Oh,
Those are not the answer. The real answer is that male actors must show more skin in sex
damn,
scenes than
that
female
was
partners.
that was my instinct because Issa's for the girls,
Yeah.
Issa's for
and
the girls.
single cam sounded more like Hollywood.
Yeah.
Filmmaking.
I was like, that was the nice throw that in there because authenticity, it makes it feels a certain type of way,
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Hollywood, please hire me to do something. As you can see, those were greatly worded. Even though I didn't read them correctly, they're still correct. They were still, just to it up, improvisation. All right. So, I mean, we do have our final section, which is final thoughts. The final score is
Oh wow.
Bobby 3, Danielle 1. So I don't really know.
1 point. Wait a minute.
I don't really know how to go about this. Yes, you have 1 point because you did one of
Got
the
that bonus.
you did the Solange thing. You let her bully you into getting rid of your points. Y'all would have been even.
But I also lost my 2 points
But you were ahead of her 4 points. When y'all did the Solange, Bobby, you had 4 points and Danielle had 2.
Oh.
So then it went to 0, 2, and now it's at 3-1.
Oh. Well,
I just feel like bullying is never the answer.
I just feel like you didn't have to get bullied.
I was just gonna say that, you can make your own choices.
Is that what we're teaching the students of America? You didn't have to
fight bullies back. Yes, that's exactly what we're teaching.
If someone hits you,
yes, beat the bullies up.
Get back.
Absolutely. I mean,
so what we gonna
I don't know.
So,
I don't know. Bobby likes to take risks. I don't know if Bobby gonna take risks, but Bobby likes to take risks.
Go
She
ahead,
has to
Bobby.
do a minimum of 1 point regardless. So we'll see. I didn't think I
We'll
was going to
see.
need a tiebreaker, but you guys surprise me every single time. So let's do the final thoughts. And we already kind of talked about the personal feelings about about the show, but let's talk about what makes the show successful. I wrote down the memes, the jokes, the blackness, the relatability.
Mhm, mhm. I feel like the jokes, especially, this is such a great comedic show. And I don't know who said it before, but like, we've had so many shows where it's like you see black hardship and, struggle. And this, to me, wasn't that show. Like, obviously, there was hardships. People had like their individual issues, but like, the overall look of Insecure was not that type of show. It was very much like a Saturday morning type of easy watch type of show, which I really enjoy. I think we need more shows in Black culture that center around that don't just show the struggle. Um, it's just everything. The music is great. The actors are great. I feel like she really found even the supporting cast. She found a great supporting cast for this show. And sometimes, the supporting cast don't be doing what they need to do. The supporting cast on this show, first of all, the men were fine. Let's start there. Second of all, actually, hold on. Let's just sit in that. The men were
Mm.
Thank you, Lord. It really is
fine.
a blessing. It really
And
is.
everyone just acted down like they chose people who had great chemistry. Even who was it? Was it Issa's brother and Kelly? Their little rivalry, like, unmatched. It was great. It was funny. Um, yeah, I don't have anything else to add. It's a good easy watch show.
Mhm. I feel like Issa dropped an instant classic, and Black Twitter propelled it into the stratosphere. I feel like if it wasn't for Black Twitter, would it have been as popular? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Black Twitter did their thing, you know. Insecure Sundays, hashtag Insecure Sundays was the thing every Sunday. And like you said, the memes and the jokes like shape the culture now. Insecure is a part of that culture and just lifted it up. And honestly, truly, I feel like we'll always remember 2016 to 2021 because of Insecure. Truly. Um, Issa, she's just for lack of a better term, she's just a bad bitch, respectfully. Like, seriously. She really is. Her mind, powerful. When she did her acceptance speech at the cannot remember the award show, but when she was like, I deserve this and I worked hard for it, I said, Amen, sister. Amen.
Hey,
Because you do deserve this. You worked hard for it,
hey.
and this show is amazing. Instant classic. That's all.
Her birthday is tomorrow as well. Capricorn Cream.
Issa,
Capricorn.
Happy birthday, my girl.
Yes, we stand united. What about you, Daniel? Do you have anything else to add before we go to our trivia question?
no, I loved it. It's a great show. Watch Insecure if you have not already.
I
It's a
agree.
great.
All right. So we're in a very interesting predicament. Our final trivia question for those who have not been watching our show, you get a question of numbers. Whoever gets closest wins. Now, this got a little haywire. This got a little haywire. Things were not going as planned.
Mm-mm.
I don't know
No.
why I thought this show would ever go as planned, but it was not going as planned. And we had to ring them in because their answers were getting ridiculous. So we've now set it hard in stone to the closest number to the real number of the answer without going over because they were getting redonkulously ridiculous. So the final question
Yeah.
is a question that I thought about very hard because I said they like to count stuff. Now that they know, they want to count stuff. And I even considered making it not a countable question. But I said, no, we must go. We must finish the way we started.
Mhm.
And so here's the question I have for you today.
Wait, are we wagering?
Oh, yeah. Well, here's the thing. There's an automatic wager happening regardless.
Yeah.
Danielle, you have to wager your 1 point.
Yeah.
And Bobby has to wager a minimum of one.
I will
And
wager
there will
one.
be two different outcomes that happens. Either you will tie or Danielle will win.
Yeah,
Wait.
Bobby won.
Or Bobby will win.
Wait. How is it if I wager one and I lose and Danielle gets it, then we're both at 2?
Right. Bobby has to do more than one.
No,
You,
No.
ma'am,
no,
you're out of
no,
line.
don't. You're a bully now.
I'm
You're a bully now. Don't try to get me all mixed up.
What?
This is
You
what will
see?
happen. This is what will happen. If Bobby does 1 point, if she loses that 1 point and Danielle gets 1 point, you will be tied.
Yeah.
If Bobby says 1 point and she gets it, and Danielle, you do not, Bobby will win. And those are the only two options.
Yeah, and if we both get it,
As
then I still
As
win.
I said, when you
Mm.
both can't get it, that's the thing. You both
Oh
can't
yeah,
get it.
you're right. Shit.
That is why I see y'all trying to make me confused in my own rules.
I'm
I
sorry.
know what I said.
Okay, I'm
I
ready.
know what I said.
Okay, so this is kind of like do or die for real.
It is absolutely. So
Oh my gosh.
just for fun. Now, I'm not telling you how many to wager, Bobby. I'm just telling you you have to wager at least one, which will put y'all tied.
Yes.
So how much do you want to wager, Bobby? You can wager more than one. I'm not telling you what to wager. But
Listen.
you write it down. Write it down on your
Okay.
papers and show the camera. Both of you write down I know Danielle, this is just for professionalism.
Okay.
Show me what you're wagering. Show me what you're wagering.
I'm wagering 1 point because I may be a risk taker, but I'm no dummy.
You know, risk taker then? What you talking about?
I might be a risk taker, but I ain't no dummy.
Like,
that's funny. All right, well, I will be thinking of a tiebreaker question. Just in case.
Okay.
Just in case.
Okay.
Just in case. Because we are probably at an hour. We can't go too far over.
Oh shit. Okay.
All right. Great. Are you ready?
Yes.
Yes.
How many awards has Issa Rae won for Insecure?
Oh God.
Individually? You mean like just
Issa, like writing,
Issa.
directing type. Oh, she didn't direct.
Just Issa.
Okay.
How many awards has Issa Rae won for Insecure? Are you done, Bobby?
I'm done.
I love that for you. I really do.
I simply have no idea. So,
ladies, please show me your answers. We do have a winner.
wait, for real? Wait, it's me. Hold on. Sorry.
We do have a winner. The answer is 12.
Wait, no.
I'm not sure why Bobby walked away
Danielle, you won.
or why Danielle turned her camera off. I think someone did the math wrong in their head.
Oh.
I think
Danielle, it's you.
Danielle.
I just had to close my blinds.
I think it's Danielle.
Wait.
I think
Girl,
Wait.
I think she forgot. I said without going over.
yeah, I went over. And I was gonna say 28, which is
See?
all right. So this is what we're gonna do.
Hmm.
This is gonna be a tiebreaker question.
No, wait, now
Okay.
the stakes are way too high.
Oh, they're high. And get your hands ready. Because I'm gonna give you about a minute to do this.
Oh no. No.
Yeah. You're gonna earn it.
Oh.
Do we have to do physical exercise?
No.
Okay. What's up?
All right. I'm gonna say okay, so hold on. I don't want no funny business happening here. Okay, where are your phones? Okay, throw them somewhere. Love that. Can't make you share your screen, but I'll know if you're changing it because you have to look up to do it.
True.
So I'm going to set a timer for 1 minute.
Oh Lord.
When I am done with the question, when I am done saying it, that's when the time starts.
Okay.
Okay.
Whew.
The question is,
Back
well, it's
up.
not really a question. It's a demand, if you will.
Demand.
The demand. Write down as many movies that you can think of that Issa Rae has been in. Go.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I come with the drama. See, I too want to be like Kiki. I would love nothing more than to be able to host a show and act crazy. Me and Kiki come from very similar neighborhoods. She's from Harvey, I'm from Chicago. Miss Sharon, she has that Harvey in her though. She got that dog in. Don't get distracted because
You
I'm not adding
are-
time.
you
You got 30
are-
seconds left.
Wait.
30 seconds left.
Oh my God.
And they must be correct, by the way, for them to count as a point. But yeah, if anyone wants to hire me, I think I'm pretty funny. I think I could do well. I kind of want to do stand up. I think it'd be really funny to do a stand up about how I'm allergic to shrimp, but it's low key good and I get it. I don't know. Or how like I couldn't be like a school probation officer because I would let them fight. I don't know. Different things. All right, time's up.
Okay.
Let's look. Let's look. I have to do
Danielle,
some
you look
verification. No, Danielle.
Danielle, you look like you're gonna throw up. Like,
Danielle, show me that. No. Put your hand in the camera. Put your hand in the camera and show me what you wrote down. Show me.
Oh my God. Oh my God. That
Show
was
me.
I literally only have Barbie.
oh, and I got it, girl, because I know I'm right.
Think
I
of the
know
other
I'm right.
two.
I know
I know
I'm
she's right because I saw
Okay,
both
for the
of those.
hold on. For those who are listening,
Oh, yeah.
Danielle wrote Barbie, which is true. She's our Barbie president. Bobby wrote Barbie, which is true. Lovebirds was also true, a Netflix original. Talked about that on my own YouTube channel. And she also wrote The Photograph. Very cute with Lakeith Stanfield. And those all have Issa Rae in it. If not in it, a leading character. All right, well.
Okay,
Bobby,
wait, before we...
You actually was gonna get a point for every single one that you got right. So you're kind of like beyond win, but
okay, so it's like Bad Bitch Express over here.
all right. I've created a monster.
No.
I've created a monster.
I'm sorry.
I'm not
So
a
sorry about
sore
that.
loser. Bobby, you did that.
Thank you. I spend a lot of time on Letterboxd.
And you do.
That is why.
You do.
Yes.
And it was an interesting season, Bobby.
I will shake your hand.
Yeah.
Wow.
Period.
Camaraderie.
I'm sad.
There were a lot of things you could have chose. I'm gonna go to her IMDb.
Can you read her filmography?
read all of them.
I was racking my brain, could not think of anything else.
That's what happened when the buzzer's on.
I turned down my volume. I was like, let me just
agree. Because she kept talking.
And I could not think.
So we're gonna do all acting stuff. Let's make sure because she got so many credits on here.
She has so many.
Hold on. Why is she only showing up? That's stupid. Hold on. I want to see what she was in, not what she has been producing. I know she produces a lot of things. Thank you. First off, Barbie. It's true. She was president.
Yeah.
Lovebirds. Also true. Wasn't president, but did pretty fucking good.
That's decent. Yeah.
Pretty good. That's good. All right. We're gonna trust Wikipedia because it keeps the world turning, honestly. It just who would have known? All right, let's see. Actually, not the results I wanted. Don't like that. I'm gonna go back. We're gonna say Barbie, we're gonna say Lovebirds, we're gonna say Spider-Man. I think Into the Universe, we're gonna say
the
rap
new
shit.
one.
No, I'm just going rap shit, but we are gonna say a Black Lady Sketch Show.
But that's not a movie.
You're right. Well, neither of you wrote it down anyway, so it doesn't matter. Also, she was in Little.
Yeah.
Um, she was in the upcoming movie, or I know it came out last year, American Fiction.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
I saw that one. It was good.
And those were the only ones that I was going to verify because I know I've seen all of them. It also says that she was in The Hate You Give, but I did not watch that. So
She
I
was in
can't
The Hate You
confirm.
Give. I forgot she was the counselor.
Sure. She was also in something called Vengeance. Did I see Vengeance? Looks very familiar.
I didn't see Vengeance. Well,
Wow, she's like really in it. She's in it with Ryan from The Office. I think I
oh
definitely.
yes. Wait, that movie came out in like 2020, and I was pissed
Yeah,
because I wanted to see it in theaters so bad, but it was only in theaters for like 5 days, and it had 2 screenings.
yeah. It's like a
Yeah,
new.
it's new. Yeah, yeah. I really wanted to see that one.
So yeah, as far as movies, there weren't a whole lot for you guys to choose from, but there was enough for you to choose a good amount. And honestly, we've come to the point where now we do have to. I have nothing to give you. Here's my. Here's my.
It looks like a Golden Globe.
Aw.
But black. Here's my
I'm
microphone.
back.
Thank you. I have my
This is
own.
all I have to give you, and your prize. But first, can we get a winner's speech? Because you really did what other teams in the league wish they could.
You know
Hang
what?
back from a 3-1 lead. I mean,
Like, it's kind of crazy. I'm not even gonna lie.
kind of embarrassing if you ask me for the others. But how does it feel to come back? Because you were truly unhinged the first 3 episodes, and somehow you brought it back.
And you know what? I did. Um, I was gonna make a reference that was kind of problematic, but I'm not going to.
Don't do that.
No,
We
I'll
can-
tell
we can
you.
do that
I'll tell you
another
guys
time.
off camera.
Right. We can do that another time.
Well, you know what? I'm just gonna say thank you, Bree. You know, thank you for putting this show together. Truly, it has been a blast. I have had a lot of fun. Love me some trivia. Okay, love me some friendly competition.
Mhm.
You know, through the ups, through the downs, we persevered. We learned. You know, I'd never seen Sanford and Son before.
Mhm. And you learned MASH was
I,
not about
which is
what?
crazy.
A Western.
I thought it was a Western.
You did.
I thought MASH was a Western. You know, Abbott Elementary was amazing. I loved that episode, even though I remember I went buck wild at the last question. I remember that one.
That's why we had to bring those numbers down.
Yeah,
numbers
yeah,
were
we
getting
really
astronomical.
did. So yeah, thank you. Thank you to Danielle, you know, for being a great partner here, you know, a great competitor, you know, always bringing the energy, the
Mhm.
banter, you know. And so I just really appreciate this wild ride. And now, honestly, truly,
Mhm.
I am stuck. I'm stuck. I have a good problem to have. I had 3 films that I have been going back and forth with.
Well, you need to choose one by the end of this episode. To
I
remind those who have been watching, because I'm pretty sure we're at an hour and a half, if not going past.
wait, this is crazy.
I'm more than sure that we are.
It's
The winner
5:30.
of pilot season gets to choose what our season finale movie will be on the box office, whether we've seen it or not. It can be their favorite movie. It could be a movie they want to force us to watch. You do have to choose one. We can't help you choose one. You have to choose one on your own.
Um, do I say it now?
Yes.
Okay, so truly, guys, I've been between 3. One was Purple Rain. You know this. Number 2, Brandy Cinderella. Number 3 was any Tyler Perry movie, but I was leaning more towards the one where she gets HIV with Journey Smollett. Obsession? No, that's Beyonce. What's it called?
Temptation. I think.
Contagion? Wait, what?
Temptation. I think it's called
Temptation. That one or like Family Reunion or something. But I think my final answer is going to be Brandy Cinderella. It's going to be Brandy Cinderella because I have never seen it. And anytime I tell anybody I've never seen it, they are appalled, flabbergasted. But I use that as a moment to plug this very show. Because you know what? That's why we created it. Okay. Somebody was so flabbergasted, they gave me the DVD for my birthday last year. Like it, yeah. And I
But you
still haven't seen it.
watched it.
I don't have a DVD player. I
Of course you
don't.
don't.
I don't have a
You're a
DVD.
millennial.
I'm a I have a laptop that does not have
You
a
have to
DVD
get the
player.
additional add-on from Amazon.
And who's gonna do that?
I would.
Well,
I have a whole CD case of CDs that have Sharpie writing on them, and they're gonna get watched.
I lost all of them. Like, I don't know how, but they're all gone now. But yeah, I'm gonna go with Brandy Cinderella. I just feel like it's time. And honestly, truly, nobody judge me for what I'm about to say. Nobody judge me. Do I even want to volunteer this information?
Yeah.
I'm going to. I knew who Ray J was first. I did. And that's only because he released that song, I Hit It First. I didn't know who Ray J was before that song. And
You know who you are right now?
who?
What's the you're Jack Harlow.
Fuck. Yeah, no. Okay. I didn't know they were related until that interview. I didn't know. I had no idea. I didn't know who Brandy was till I was like 18. And so because of this,
That interview just came out like 2 years ago, Bobby.
yeah, girl. No idea. No idea. And so because of this, I just feel like it's my duty to myself and to my fellow Black brethren, sistren, theydren, to watch Brandy Cinderella and get my life. Just get my life.
But you never saw Moesha?
Never.
I've got to be honest. I've got to be honest.
Yeah.
I know that Danielle's pick was not going to be pure. The fact that you decided to choose your pick to throw yourself under the bus is so honorable. It's so, you could have made us watch something we hated. You could have made us watch something. Because honestly, if it was up to me, we was watching Roots. But
that is fucking funny. You are unhinged for that
First
shit.
of all, they slid through it.
You want me to pick 12 Years a Slave? You already say 12 Years a Slave? I've never seen that one either.
No, you've already said.
Harriet?
Already said. But look, there was multiple options I threw out to watch for Black History Month, and y'all got the very tame version of it, okay? Because I was gonna have us watching some serious stuff. Because I feel like you need to watch serious stuff if you're gonna be a Black person in the millennial and zillennial lifestyle. We just need to remember where our heritage comes from. You chose to expose yourself.
I really want to see this movie.
And I feel as if we could have watched this movie without you exposing yourself in such a way, but this was your choice. And I find it very admirable.
I practice radical vulnerability at all times, okay?
But not with the last question. Not with that one. You said you're a risk taker, but you're not a dummy.
But I'm not a dummy.
But not. And you're a risk taker with everything else. but
not on the last question. Because I'm not a dummy. You know, I'm gonna keep my points.
Right.
But yeah, so that's my final answer. I think it's gonna be a wang dang doodle of a time. I'm ready to get my life.
You exposed yourself saying that too.
Okay, no, listen, because I'm quoting a Black person when I say this. So it's true.
Shout out to the listeners who got my reference about having CDs with Sharpie on it. I see my fellow sisters did not understand that reference.
What, like mixtapes and shit?
No.
But like you download.
No.
What, like you burn a CD and you write it, like?
It's like, you know, when you in the hair salon and you buy DVDs from the DVD man.
Okay. No.
I know. Well, once you said you didn't know Brandy existed, I think.
Yeah, unfortunately, I went to the hair cuttery.
Tunnel. You let us know what the tunnel was for you.
Yeah, girl. It was looking real sad for me for a while. Okay, like white people did my hair. Like, yeah, girl.
I'm gonna keep my comments to myself.
Yeah.
As to not drag anyone else in this conversation. Yeah. I have one question. One question before we end. When did you find out about Brandy?
At Kent, in college, when I talked to Black people.
Got it. And so
yeah, that actually I didn't have Black friends until I got to Kent.
That's fair.
And so,
Yeah.
did you not watch Disney Channel as a kid?
I did. I exclusively watched Disney and Nickelodeon and like Animal Planet and TLC. But
But you missed Cinderella.
I never saw it ever. Did it even play on Disney Channel? Like,
Very much so.
this
Very,
is
very much. It might have even just
insane.
played on there for a
You know
very long
what?
time.
There's a good chance if it did play, either I just happened to miss it, it just wasn't in the cards that day, or like I saw coming up next Cinderella and decided not to watch it because I assumed it was like the original Cinderella.
Honestly, that's fair. Because I'm
You
not a
know?
Disney princess kid. I am a Pixar kid through and
Yes.
through.
And
Give me that
Cinderella is my
animation.
least favorite. I just feel like across the
I
board, she's not that great.
I don't care about any Disney princess, honestly.
Yeah.
And I know that's controversial.
Here's what it
Um,
is.
and yes, it applies to like I think things are cute. Like
Wait,
I
what
like
about
Tiana a lot,
Tiana? Okay. That
but I don't care about Disney princesses like at all.
that
They don't they make no impact. I really love that having a black Disney princess was so loved by other people. I love that for y'all.
yeah, because I
I
had a
just
great
am
time.
not in the realm of Disney to care either way, especially the fact that I knew before that happened that Disney stole a lot of their stories anyway, and a lot of them were like horror stories they turned into children's stories. Disney has never been like, we ain't never been like this. I mean, we could be like this, but when I grew up, we were still watching Cinderella and things on tape, and I didn't care nothing about that. Give me the Rugrats, give me Toy Story, like give me the men playing chess. So
Mhm.
I did not. I probably watched the Brandy Cinderella maybe like 2 or 3 times all the way through. But it's Cinderella, the whole Disney castle. It's never been something that I've gone back to by choice.
Yeah,
So
that's
yes,
completely
in a way,
fair.
you are forcing me to watch this.
Yay! I'm really excited.
I'm excited for you.
And I'm happy that I won. Sorry. It's true. I am.
All right.
I
Well,
had to bring it back, like let's
it's
remember
been
why we're here.
a very interesting episode.
Yeah, it's been really
Um,
long. You're welcome to
I'm sorry
everybody.
to my fans.
yeah, you let your fans
No,
down.
let him
We,
down,
we'll be
girl.
back next season, boys. We'll be back. We'll be back.
Okay.
Right. Okay.
I
Let's
just feel like
let's
the
get into the second season before we start
let's
predicting
do that because
things.
at this point, the 3-1 lead, like you'll never, you know.
Whoa. So these are fighting words. So what I'm gonna do is go ahead and close out the show because Bobby is clearly coming for Danielle.
I had
Um,
to.
thank you guys so much for watching. I have no idea what the time is. I think we're probably at an hour and a half, maybe more. But thank you so much for joining in on our season finale of pilot season. Thank you, ladies, for watching it and watching all the shows and going back and watching all the videos and laughing and kikiing and doing all my trivia. I've thoroughly enjoyed this show. Our winner of season 1 is Bobby, 3-1 lead, pulled it through. And we will be watching Cinderella, the Black Cinderella, as a lot of us refer to as, on our final episode, our final season finale episode of the Box Office Season 2. If you would like to recommend any shows you want to see us talk about on pilot season, please put that down in the comments. And, just have a great day. That's all I really have to say. It's been we've said a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm not sure I didn't say anything I'm going to regret, but the exposure has been real this episode. So,
Yeah.
I am confident and I stand on everything I just said. Y'all can keep your judgments to yourself because guess who doesn't care? Me.
and you see how like
Is
I
what it is.
didn't say any names,
At
but
all.
Hit Dogs Holler is really
Yeah.
crazy how that works.
Shit.
So,
Well, listen, we all
thank you guys
know.
again so much for watching. This has been pilot season. Please check out our other episodes this season we've done. We had 7 in total. And yeah, I guess, I think the streetlights been on. They probably do have like the cops out looking for us. I'm gonna sneak in through my back window, but yeah. Thank you guys for watching. See you next season.